Hello. God, welcome to a weekly stream. One day I'll have an intro prepared, I swear. But yeah, we're just gonna be doing some item art and we're gonna just have some fun. Please let me know what audio balance is like, because I didn't double check this time around. I probably should have, but yeah. Oh god. But yeah. Gonna be taking it easy today. I think I'm getting a cold, and later this week I'm gonna go to visit my parents. So I better not get sick. Of course. Know that I need tissues that I don't have any nearby, so guess I'll suffer. But I hope everyone who's here is having a great time. I hope you're all having a lovely day. And yeah. Okay, there we go. I'm mostly gonna be focusing on, what do you call it, on item art today. Basically, I have a couple of commissions. It's not quite commissions, but it's work for royalty share. And so I want to focus on that. It's gonna be for a somewhat superhero themed book. So for the art stuff for this, I'm gonna stick with something more heavy on line art, very heavy black shadows, stuff like that. Obviously, I probably should have grabbed a reference for what raven skulls or even crow skulls look like, but you know what? In this house, we kind of YOLO that stuff. Oh god, I sound like such a boomer when I talk like that. Okay. Also, as you can see, I have a very basic description of the items at the top with stuff that's important for me marked. So I suppose you'll get a very small sneak peek on all that, but it's mostly gonna be out of view. Yeah, today is gonna be very chill, gonna take it easy. I definitely want to make sure that I keep up with my weekly streams. This is not perfect. It doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to be good enough. Because what's important with art like this is that you just get the vibe right. So yeah. Oh, I just realized I never announced in my own server that I'm streaming because the bot is broken. Guess what? The bot is still broken. Fix it by next time. Want some art. Okay, there we go. That should help. I'm already quite happy with how this one is turning out. first of all, we're gonna amp up all of those shadows. So let's see. Mark that like that, and then oh, this is black, this is black. Gonna do something like this. I'm gonna go in with the really dark shadows on these edges here. As well as some, like, I don't want to call it cross-hatching, but it is kind of like cross-hatching. Just gotta be bold, you know? I don't quite like how that looks. Maybe like this is fine, and then just maybe a little bit of shading down here. Add some interest and intrigue to the line work. Alrighty, I think that's better. Heyo, good morning, Jack. I hope you've slept well. I thought I can't speak. I hope you're gonna have a good day, and thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I'm just doing some art as I want to do. Okay, then we go for some pretty standard skull colors. I probably should. Yeah, that's better. Something like that. And I think I'm gonna make the cloth something kind of striking, maybe like a burnt orange. Ooh, I like the way that looks. Or I could go with white. White might look really cool. Kind of like a reverse Plague Doctor. Oh god, please. Clip Studio, I am begging. It's not bad, but I think I like the red more. It kind of sticks out a little bit better. Thank you. Who this? Well, it's item commissions. So this is for an item called Animal Cowl, which are cowls made to resemble the visage of an animal. Anyone who sees you in the dim light or darkness will remember seeing the animal represented by your cowl instead. So basically a person wearing this one would be seen as like a raven or crow, and there would be, I didn't write these are for a book I'm helping illustrate, but for others there would be like, oh, wolves and stuff, and whoever sees them in like dim light or darkness would instead see a wolf instead of you. Kind of that type of magical item. Very fun stuff if you ask me. These are all, I have a couple of these that I gotta do today. Also, let me know if the audio balance between the background music and me is okay. But I have a couple of these I gotta do today. And man, I do like doing item art, so might as well stream it. These aren't necessarily characters, this is just item illustrations. I guess I didn't need to separate stuff like that. I could just do this. I would wear this. Yeah, I gathered. Honestly, same. I think it's a really cool magical item. I'm trying not to overdo it with the shading, kind of keeping it in sort of a comic booky style. Again, you know me and skulls. Yeah, I mean, you have your own skull companion. So I'd be surprised if you didn't like stuff like this. Don't mind me fumbling with the shading here. I think I know what I need to do, but I've just... I just get distracted a little bit today. Skulls are just beautiful to me in a way. Their simplicity and beauty is present even after that. Yeah, agree. Gotta say, skulls, sometimes not as simple as you'd think they are. Like, obviously, like, I'm talking from, like, a technical standpoint in terms of, like, art. Skulls are not simple, but on the other hand, in what they represent, they have this sort of simplicity to them. Like, it's basically, you know, an animal or a creature in its most raw and simple form, stripped away from, like, you know, having all of its other qualities stripped away. Like, it's kind of why I'm somewhat fascinated with, you know, seeing skeletons of dinosaurs and then seeing reconstructions of them based on what we know now. And, like, actually even better, the, like, you know, taking modern animals, stripping it back to its skull and then reconstructing it the way dinosaurs are currently being reconstructed. Not really taking any of the, like, fat distribution and stuff like that into account. Or if it has, like, blubber or anything like that. That shit's really cool. I'm overthinking shading over here, but that's fine. I could probably up the contrast a little bit. Let me do that with extra layers. That'll make it easier. I've seen these shrink wrap chicken reconstructions before. Low-key terrifying. Yeah, low-key terrifying, but on the other hand, really fascinating. Sorry, struggling a little bit with the contrast of this right now. So I gotta fix that real quick before I move on to anything else. Kinda thinking these like item illustrations aren't gonna take me more than an hour, since I'd like to think I'm fairly good at item stuff. So I can work on that fairly quickly. Okay, I think I'm starting to like the way this is turning out. Okay. You are. Thank you, thank you. I'll show the rest of the sketches in a second. I'm just gonna finish up this one first. Alright, just gonna swap over to my sketch pen. Soften up these edges a little bit. Because knowing when to put harsh or soft edges is kind of important when it comes to a lot of art. And then I'll just lighten this up a little bit, add some contrast on this side. And then I'm gonna put a slight gradient here at the front. Okay, something like that. I think that looks cool. Not like 100% anatomically accurate, but sometimes what matters more is just that it looks cool. Hello, Cole. Good morning. Also, Sippy. Yes, I will sip you real quick. First one done. 3 more, maybe 2 more to go. I don't know if I'll do the third one of these, but okay, number 1. Then we have a toy soldier, which can basically project illusory images. We've got just some Magitech goggles. These are going to be some of the easier stuff. Oh my boy, you're younger than me, boy. Well, no fighting, no fighting. You can both. You can both be boys, you know. And then the last one is the Slagmore. Fucking love the way this is described. So I want to try and do this one justice the most. But I'm just gonna sketch this first. The boys, yeah, you guys them boys. Okay, quick line art. Also no napalm. Oh. Elaborate. Something tells me this has to do with Lancer. Lancer, okay, that's what I thought. Okay, this looks better. Still kinda but whatever. I made a joke on Twitter about our Lancer campaign being set on a jungle planet and compared to the Vietnam War. Oh! Understood! Man, I'm so excited for Lancer. I know it's still gonna be a while, but man, am I excited. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. I missed something. Alberta Jack, you can swap your licenses between missions. So if you're very determined, maybe. But yeah, that's to system to not a homebrew. Yes. So with Lancer, you can just change your licenses whenever. Cause like, I think theoretically it's more meant to be that you change them on level up. Whenever you would gain a new license, you can just swap out all of your licenses, but it makes sense to just be able to swap them whenever. No, I'm not gonna go pyro. I'm pretty dead set on being a stealth boy. I'm gonna be like a predator. I mean, predators can still be pyro boys. Also, like, we might need more versatility in the sense that, like, Cole already somewhat hinted / mentioned it that, like, you know, the more we play like our favorite builds, the more likely it is that that the enemy is gonna be able to adapt, and we're gonna get absolutely decimated. And what I mean with versatility is, I mean, like, basically you have your predator build and then you have a secondary build that's slightly different. You gotta keep them on their toes, you know? I run to the console. Okay. Good point. Several prayers have used for sprint flowers. Honestly, like, surprise flamethrower, they will never expect it. In front of the console are there's an entire cast of predators that use flamethrowers. Ooh, damn, that's cool. That's really rad. I'm gonna keep it like that. Dude, I love how cute this little toy soldier is, not gonna lie. Just a little baby. Let me turn off all of these glitch effects. It's kind of hard to see. Hello Rowan. Hello. Thank you for lurking. It is much appreciated. Just gonna also show you real quick what we've done so far. Doing item stuff. First thing is this animal cow. Then second up we have a little toy soldier who can like project illusory images. Then we have just some Magitech goggles, something very simple and easy to do. And then a cool magma blade, essentially. I'm not one to draw lots of line art, so this is difficult. Maybe I'll go for like half-elf ears. I think that'd be cute. You know what? Maybe I'll figure out the line art for that later. I do not have patience for humans right now. And that's just how it is sometimes, I guess. That's okay, yeah. It's just always annoying when you can't, like, do what you set out to do. No. Need the line art for this. Okay, I gotta adjust this a little bit. Okay, this is fine. Copy, paste. Move that down. Okay, remove this, remove this, remove this, this. This. And then I can connect these lines together. Okay. What did the mothers have for breakfast? I had a, okay. I don't know what it's called in English, but you know those kind of croissant thingies that have like nougat in them? It's basically like a pastry thing with just some nougat. And for lunch, because, you know, it's 3:30 p.m. Lunch, I had more quesadilla, leftovers. That sounds bussin'. Yeah, it's really good. And let me just set. Yeah. I really like, I like my breakfasts simple, but still like, you know, how do I phrase this? Simple, but more on the sweet side. Okay. I'll read up on chat in just a second. I am focusing. Okay, maybe something like that works out. I think there would be just the smallest of layer of like leather that'll poke through here to kind of show that like it would kind of go very snugly against the face. And then these things. Okay. My phone lagged out and kept skipping, and you sounded like a moth machine gun. Near new one so bad, this one is busted. Oh god, I understand that though. I also need a new phone at some point, fairly soon. Mine's like 3 years old at this point. Not super old, but it's a very cheap one. So it keeps lagging out and it's really bad. Just double checking. Okay, yes, it is your phone and it wasn't my stream lagging. Pain. Yeah, big pain, Pecco. For someone who doesn't like line art, I sure do a lot of line art. Ah. Okay, there we go. Something like that. Okay. Let me just actually extend this a little bit further. I want this to kind of have a very homemade feel. Oh, come on. Let me just please erase that one line. I am begging. Okay, there we go. Not perfect, but whatever. I'm always kind of the opinion that things don't need to be perfect to be, you know, a good/okay at least. Oh god, I'm really unsure of how to have the stuff fold here. Maybe something like that. That should work. I still haven't refilled the orange juice. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope that you find much orange juice soon. Oh god. I'll just hand draw these. It's basically, these things are supposed to be like magnifiers. Drawing any sort of round shape is a real challenge, though. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it like that. It's pretty solid. Time to add the black shadows. In areas where it would be applicable. I think this looks neat. Those won't need it. I think it'd be kind of cool if the metal here was black. Metal, quote unquote. No, I normally wouldn't let such things bother me, but this particular machine at the dining hall I go to hasn't had orange juice for weeks. Oh, that is honestly so sad. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm like not super big on orange juice myself, just because like, I don't know, I guess I never had like good orange juice. But that just sounds sad. That's like me going to a place and then they don't have like my favorite soda for weeks on end. Oh well, I have pecan French toast. Oh, nice! Gotta admit, to this day, not sure what exactly pecans are. Or if I'm even pronouncing that correctly. But they sound tasty, considering that many people tend to have them. You're saying it right, they're a form of nut. Okay. So, like almonds and stuff like that. Okay. I'll have to look into that at some point, just because I am so... You know, I don't think I've ever seen them. Or like had them. Alright. Just gonna go with some slightly dramatic shading here. Yeah, Alright, and then we're gonna just turn down the opacity of that. Oh yeah, this looks better. Oh, this looks good. That's the leather. Is it not the leather? Oh, that's the black. Okay. And then we've got the copper here. Dude, I gotta say, doing the shading on like metallics is always so fun for me. Because I can kind of go nuts with the shades. Because like the thing with metals is that there is like so much reflecting material in them. Or reflective material in them. That all like scatters light slightly differently, so you can just kind of go nuts. Multiply with a bit of green, just to give it a little bit more of like an industrial look, and then go over it with a glowy tone, something like that. Ooh. use this brush just to add a little bit more texture. Then we're gonna do the maybe I should divide up the dark brown from the light brown material. I think that'd probably be smart. Tolerance, turn that down. Paste. A return. Hello! Welcome back. But soup. Oh, nice, you have soup. I am so happy for you. Soup is good. Maybe I'll make soup for dinner later. I don't know. For like D&D, just have some nice warm soup. That sounds nice. But I'm glad you're back. I'm glad you made it home safe. Or whatever. I don't really know how to, like, you know, how to say things. Eating an Oreo donut at the top of the stairs of the dining hall is in the cool morning air, feeling like the king of all I survey. God, I don't know why, but that gives me vibes of back when I was in like high school. That's how I would spend all of my like mornings in high school. Because you two are king. Thank you, king. Much appreciated. Okay, and now the darker leather. Oh. I really recognize this real. I've got day-old soup, stale fries, and some ginger ale. You are living. I can now watch stream nice. You are living the dream, Cole. Though I think if someone told me that that's what adulthood is, I would not believe them. Because in my brain, adults always were like really cool and like had their shit together. And never thought that adults are just like teens watching people on the internet do dumb shit. Well, not that this, but you know what I mean. We're royalty, my lads. Yeah, 20 years ago maybe. Today. Fucking kidding me? What? I feel like I lost control of this conversation because I'm like, what? You did. Yeah. Yeah, no, you're right, you're right. It is your conversation now. Go ahead and lead it, my guy. Okay. So, Lancer. Truth is, the game was rigged from start. Apparently. But yes, Lancer. Oh, whoa. Oh, God. Yes, okay. Sippy first. Sippy first. Okay, I somehow gotta show that this thing is like a two-handed sword. So, let me do that real quick. Yeah. Okay. Gotta do the classic Eldritch shit for Lancer. It may take a while, but I won't allow my sci-fi game to get away without the Horizon's Edge bullshit. Yes, God, I'm very excited for that. Honestly, I don't think I'd like a, you know, sci-fi campaign or anything like that, or even anything like sci-fi adjacent, if it didn't have like some weird eldritch horror elements. I will shoot God in the face with an anti-material rifle. I will do it. Not if God isn't real. But it is. You know, fair, but I feel like Cole won't make it that easy. We will have to earn, first of all, our rifles to shoot God with, and second of all, our privilege to shoot God. Don't make me go full Evangelion. God. That sounds really fun though, as someone who's actually never seen Evangelion. I wouldn't even know what to expect. Never seen it either. You both are going Smith Shimano, right? Yes. Smith Shimano, and then, you know, sometimes a little bit of, Horus? I think Horus is the one I'm thinking of, for like, you know, dramatic effect. Wrapping her up for you guys. Oh. Sorry, I'm trying to get this line right, because I didn't on the sketch. Okay, this is better. Smash Romano goes full haptic feedback in most of their mechs. I don't quite know what you mean by that. Like, why rip? Haptic feedback. Oh. For the Orquad. Oh yeah! Isn't that part of the fun? It's very... Oh god, sorry. I can't hear myself think with the music, but... It's very, I guess in that sense, like, Darling in the Franxx kinda is like Evangelion, because, like, in Darling in the Franxx 02, once she fully, like, when she takes over Strelitzia, just by like, you know, piloting it herself, boy does she feel the pain of the mech. It's often to the point of mental degradation from damage to hide. Yeah, I am aware. You wanna know what's really funny when you combine that with Horus? And it's just like that audio of like the dude going emotional damage. Or why are you piling a Smash Romano? Because they're cool. They're the most like magic-y. Listen, man, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, you know? No, if you already have brain damage. Listen, man. Just gotta do what I gotta do. Why choose the mech that hooks into your brain? Listen! I gotta! It was the closest to the mech anime that I like. I thought I already established that my character isn't afraid of death. I feel like mine isn't either at this point, but hard to say. Aurum is special. I mean, all of the Lancer pilots are, obviously, but you know? Okay. Alrighty. Sword design difficult, but man. I'm loving how wacky this one's shaping up to be. Time to make y'all fear death. Never before have I had the urge to make giant crabs as enemies this strong. God. I am excited for the giant crabs. Okay, this is fine. No, I'm just not gonna draw an eye. Fuck it. Alrighty, time to color this. I'm quite excited. Okay, let me just actually stretch. Huh. Oh, my eyes. Okay. I probably should make the hilt longer. If it's truly a two-handed sword. Alrighty. First of all, what if this stuff is going to be just completely black? It's only these pieces for sure. And then maybe like that. To get new eyes. Yeah, God. I wish. I kind of think it's my glasses. But I'm motherfucking some rock. What's good, boys? It's okay, it happens. We're just, you know, talking, doing the thing, doing the art. You didn't really miss much. Let me put this off to the side so I can actually see what I'm doing. Hell yeah, do the thing, yeah. And then lava, or molten magma, or whatever you want to call it. I'm going to Troopers from university, and since the shop is in the basement, there was some connection. Oh, that's fine. Like, you're out and about. I kind of gathered you'd probably drop connection every now and then. So do not worry at all. Alrighty, I'm super uncertain about some of these colors. Cause like, this is gonna be some like fiery, like there's gonna be so much fire going on here, but I don't want it to be too overwhelming. Item design difficult. Easy, but difficult. Okay, I'm just gonna do that. I think it would make sense if this gem was also red. And then the wrap can be just some sort of like, maybe I'll add some like cool tone to balance out all of the red, but actually maybe some like cool silver. Or like a cool gray. And then at the very bottom we've got skull. Ah. Okay, I was trying to get a belt too, but the shits were... Oh wow, that's way too expensive. At that point, just like use a fucking like scarf or something like that. Magma/lava is really hard to draw. You kind of gotta make sure that it looks somewhat chunky and viscous, but at the same time you gotta make sure that, you know, it seems like a liquid. But maybe something like that works. And then I'll make sure to highlight these like veins. But I think what's really gonna help is once I add like kind of like a glow layer. Also, I think what'll help, I'm gonna be real smart here. Let me just actually grab a texture. Magma. Which of these is? I guess I should look up lava. Because, like, why have access to textures if you're not gonna use them? Mati, your brain is huge. Thank you. I try. Copy image. Actually, let me make sure that I download it with the right size. Something like that. And then we're just gonna probably just have it like that so that there's just the tiniest bit of texture on this. That'll definitely help. And what I can do later is kind of find like a really textured pen. And use that to bring out some of the what's it called? You know, some of the light effects. Sometimes you don't have to be clean with your coloring. It's okay to be messy. Especially when it comes to something like this. can already add like a little bit of the red hue from the magma just into the coloring here. Alrighty, dealing with light and dark effects is always kind of difficult. Because you don't want to overdo it, but you also want to be sure that it's obvious that, like, you know, this stuff is glowing. For all I know, there could probably be pieces in between here that I didn't outline that technically would be glowing. Okay, I'm just gonna follow outlines here. Okay, something like this. Not perfect necessarily, but it helps sell the vibe, which is more important than anything, honestly. Okay, now for these fire wings. Gonna be very simple when it comes to these. Some red on the ends. Kind of be messy about it. And then you just put some yellow in the middle. You gotta blend that out. Super rough blending, which is perfectly fine for something like fire, because we're just gonna go in with a glow layer in a second. Okay. Basically just gonna do this, and gotta make sure you add some kind of glowing red to the like outside pieces. And then you just gotta blend it together a little bit. I might throw a texture on top of that as well, but this is honestly fine. It doesn't need to be like super perfectly detailed. For the wraps here, we're just gonna be super simple. Quick and dirty. And what'll help here is to add just a little bit of like rim lighting from all of the other lighting that's going on there. Skulls next. I like the pommel. Just gonna go about it like this. and I want to make sure that this also has the room lighting going on. Alrighty, and now we just, underneath the entire thing, I wanna add some, like, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna merge all of this together real quick. Add a layer below where I paste that. And then just gonna make the entire thing like orange or whatever. And we're gonna blur this a little bit. Gaussian blur. Something like that. We're then gonna erase at the bottom here. Blur go blur, yeah. It's a super subtle effect right now, but you'll see what it accomplishes later on. I'm gonna make sure that it's not like applied to anything that shouldn't be glowing. I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna go to like a brighter orange, and just in some areas, go over that there. And then I'll make a copy of that, bring it all the way to the front, and let's see, probably that, and blur it even more. Maybe if I didn't have that locked, that would work. Okay, turn that down. Go to the layer mask, and now we just go in and erase in some sections, not everywhere. And usually what helps here is to have like a textured eraser of some sort, so that you can like really nicely carve out the like stone and like sword pieces, so to speak. Probably gonna keep it fairly low opacity. I'm always kinda a little bit conflicted when it comes to like blur. Yeah, let me just turn that off. Because like you wanna show that this is radiating a lot of heat, but you don't wanna go too overboard either. Turn that back on. And let's use our dry gouache. I think this is okay, but it's lacking something. Let me see. Honestly, I think what might fix this is just give me a second. Tone curve. Let me check the values real quick. You usually do that by just adding a black layer on top. I said a black layer on top, setting that to color, and then you can kind of see, you know, where's your blacks, where's your midtones, where's your light colors. The contrast is fairly okay, but it could be better. I'm a huge fan of like, what's it called? Oh, there we go. I'm a huge fan of high contrast. So we're just gonna do this just to make it really look like it's scorching hot. You see the difference? Also, I am using tone curves for that, which you can't see with how I'm recording this. But it's basically like, here, let me show a screenshot real quick. Basically, it opens this window where you can then adjust the curve. And depending on how you adjust it, it changes the contrast of your artwork. That is a big boy technique. I'll be sure to keep that in mind. I'm probably gonna do a proper tutorial for that at some point, just because it is a very nice, like, technique to use to just add a little bit more oomph to your art. Okay, one last thing I'm gonna do. Take some of this and just add some, like, what I like to call heat lines. No, come on. Ooh, I'd watch that. Yeah, I have plans for a couple of tutorials. Just gotta, like, you know, sit down and actually, like, record them. I haven't really found a good setup for recording videos yet, so I gotta work on that still. Okay, that's that one done. So in this past, hour and a half, we've done this, these goggles, and the Slagmore. Let me just double check the... I can up the contrast on these goggles a little bit. Let me do that real quick. Tone curve. And then the animal cowl is okay like that. I don't think it needs anything else. For the toy soldier, honestly, gonna probably be doing that off stream because I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna approach this one yet. Let me just that in here so that I can do that. I kind of want to approach it with like proper line art in mind, but I don't have the time for that, I don't think. So also I don't have the energy to draw like a full body right now. I will take just a moment real quick. Alrighty. Gotta love when my model breaks. These. Okay. Give me a moment because I am going to. I'm kind of just gonna do some non-stream stuff real quick. First of all, I can close these. I can close that. I'm gonna be working on this in a little bit. Gonna be figuring out more room layout detail things. But gonna just like take a 5-minute breather, I think. Found it for sure. Thank you, thank you. I also need to take care of some things real quick, so I'm just kind of like vibing for a second. God, I'm trying to write a message in German right now, and it's taking all of my brain power. There we go. I'm also gonna just turn off streamer mode on Discord just because the bot does not seem to work. Okay, stretchy. Okay. I want to try out a couple things with Sippy. Yes, we're gonna have Sippy. I want to try out a couple of things with my overlay. Like, not this overlay, but the just chatting one that I'm working on. In just a moment. Let me just... what are words? I'm gonna be referencing around with my... Just chatting. There's a sneak peek. Okay, give me a second to just... Actually, let me open this file real quick. Copy. Aha! Good, good. Because basically one thing you can do is... Oh god. I hated that. Oh, I fucking hated that. So, anyway, as I was saying... I'm saying thanks. One thing you can do is you can apply custom textures to everything, so I want to try out a couple of things in a minute. But first of all... Oop. Not what I meant to do there. There we go. But anyway, gonna take a screenshot for some previews so I can make another tweet. Okay. Yeah. Hello, welcome back, Cole. I am just doing kind of like a... I'm not quite having a break, but I am just... setting up another tweet real quick. But yes, how are you doing? How are you holding up? And there we go. So first things first, I wanna try out something real quick. So we're gonna be adding one of these. We're gonna bring that all the way to the front. And then I wanna do something real quick, okay. Let's go with that. So if I draw like this, and then there is like fairy lights. I just kind of want to see if I can do with the textures what I think I can do with them. Ooh, how is that going? Like, you making good progress on that? Drop. And we turn that off. Save. Desktop. Fairy lights test. Yes. I don't need these textures to be super HD. I don't think you'll be able to see a lot of these windows. Yeah, not quite sure how to best go about that. But basically it opens up a couple sub-windows. I'm gonna be messing around with. Okay. Alrighty. So as you can see, I now have a fairy lights texture. That I can just okay. Copy, paste, rotate that a little bit, rotate it this way. Okay, that's not quite working out the way I expected it to. Also, I think another thing I need to do is settings, light source. We don't want that. Okay. It's working, which is very, very good, although this overall is showing me how much I fucking hate myself. Oh, I am very excited, but also very scared of what you're gonna present us with. I think what I'm gonna do here. So I can't pivot this the way I want it to, I don't think. That's unfortunate. So this is a good way to like test things out, figure out what I want to do. Because theoretically I could just do that. And in the end, it doesn't actually matter whether it fully lines up or not, but it's better when it does. Like that. Like that. And then put that like that. Which is a bit better than what I had previously. Because now even when I rotate, it still gives me like the idea of what it's supposed to be like. And so even if I like zoom in, and I have all that figured out, I still at least have those there as guidelines. Okay, I'm coming to realize I cannot have the light. Okay, so this is supposed to be like a lampshade sort of situation going on down here. But I'm coming to realize with the angle I'm gonna have the room at, it's not gonna be working. It's gonna be good. Good, I'm glad. Because like one thing I was considering doing was essentially making a plank texture and like wood thing and just like basically build the entire background in 3D. So I wouldn't have to draw it, but I'm starting to think that maybe that's just a little bit too much, you know? Maybe if I move the lantern over here, that might be better. Okay, it's gonna copy that. Gonna paste it over here. Oh. I meant to copy the entire. Oop. Okay, there we go. Delete mask. Then I can move that up here. Now I want ooh, okay. So if I select that and I choose this as the focal point. Yes, okay. Zoom out a bit more. Move that up a bit more. Okay. I think the hardest thing is gonna be figuring out how much of like a depth of field I want to go for. Because I think this is pretty neat, and then I can just position myself in between here at whatever size I want, because it doesn't actually matter. Okay, gonna use that as a reference point. And then like either I'll, okay, just a second. Let me just move that a little bit further up. I get to have some cool stuff in the background. And then either I can have chat over here, like, okay. Like either I can have chat in this space. I know this is gonna be TV/video space. Then, okay, so, oh, do tell. What do you have for us? I know that last time I spent almost 4 hours on the plateau. Yeah, it's gonna be much worse this time. Oh boy. I am quite excited, but also, what are you gonna subject us to? Okay, I think I'm gonna put some links up here though. Okay, copy, paste. Smaller scale, move over. Okay, link number 2. Okay. Nope. I will read up on chat in just a moment. Okay. Okay. Everyone sure this time. I don't think you guys are the ones suffering anymore. Oh! Oh no. You gonna make things difficult for yourself? Because I'm moving the links, I can... Ah! Okay. I can move those two over here. Maybe I'll put like... Okay, let me just... Oh. Fear. Oh my god, please. I am begging. It'd be really pog if it wouldn't replace things. Okay, there we go. I can probably like have this be some sort of like thing for pencils or something. I don't know yet, but okay. There we go. I think this is gonna work out nice. I think the difficult thing is now just going to be like doing the actual drawing part of this. Because I think I don't have the energy to turn all of this into like, you know, a full room that's fully textured in 3D. And then I'm gonna probably... Oh, okay. Gonna add like a moth plushie or something. It's gonna sit on the bed, but need to figure out where that's gonna sit still. I like it too. I've never seen a VTuber with a fully 3D background. God, I wanna do a fully 3D background. I think I'd actually have to either commission someone or like do that in Blender. Which I know how to use, I just haven't used it in so long. Okay, I wouldn't be able to look inside that. So for the desk, it's gonna do that. Basically, I want to make sure that, you know, the stuff that goes in the foreground I have separate so that I can, what's it called? So I can be sure that when I put it in OBS later, I have different layers, which I didn't do. I didn't keep the table separate in the foreground. Like the thing with like tables and such, I could just straight up texture this to be like a real table, but it's whatever, you know. Okay, that's the chat. Then I have ceiling stuff. Which I'm going to cheat on, which means I just do this. Then I do one of these. And then we're just gonna do one of these. I want to see if I can figure out the whether I can, like, what's out here in the window, if I can have that be some sort of what do you call it? If I can figure out how to make that change with like the weather, or like not the weather, but like just like on a timer so that it changes like ambience. Okay, for the TV space, I'm going to be smart. I'm going to actually make sure that that's in the right aspect ratio. Copy, paste. Do that. And then I want to be sure I do include the like shelf in the background properly. Oof, see, this is taking me so much energy. Holy shit. Ah. I'm gonna do that. Because, like, one thing I know about drawing backgrounds, you don't have to have every line be straight. It's okay if some of it is, like, a little bit wobbly. It adds a little bit of character to the artwork. So I'm not gonna worry too much about the sketch being kinda, you know, kinda rough. God, I can't even speak. Okay. Just gonna add a bit of a layer mask. So that's gonna be the desk. I'm gonna mark the foreground in blue so I can see things a little bit easier. Ooh, okay. This is where I can probably put like Bug Buddy. Let me... So, we've got chat. TV/video space. Then we've got space for collab partners. Because, like, I just realized I could put collab partners either behind me on a desk, or in the case of like the bug bunch where they have a bug buddy, I can just place the bug buddy on the table itself. And just a couple of books. Like journals. Again, doesn't have to be perfect. Then background. Let's see. I use red for that. Just gonna basically have some of my links as posters in the background. Okay, this would be punch YT link. Then we've got my Ko-fi donate link, and we've got, what else do I have? Twitter, etc. link. Then down here is space for alerts. I'm gonna see if I can figure out some sort of like just very non-intrusive pop-up that only goes down in this space here. And then let me just add the fairy lights. Ooh, okay. Makes more sense for there to be like maybe something like this. Alrighty. Come on. Red. I has variants. Then for the TV, I'm gonna add some small feet. Something like that. This is very reminiscent of my TV, by the way, with the way like feet are really weirdly outwards curved. Okay, something like that. Oh, hello! Hi. Sorry, Zuri, I hadn't seen that you were in chat. I have been working away at this overlay. How are you doing? I will take this time to do a posture check. But yes, what's up? How are you doing? Posture check. Sippy. Let me also take this time to turn on my light. Okay. I think for the texture, for like the background here, I am gonna somewhat copy what's going on in my room, where there's like a tapestry with brickwork. And it like kind of extends. Kind of extends down here and there. And there's like a little bit of like sun and moon stuff going on that's like glow in the dark. Pretty sure whoever lived here before me, this was like their kid's bedroom or whatever, but I don't mind, the tapestry is kind of cute. It's kind of something like this, you know? And there's just like random pieces of like this brick wallpaper, but it's like gray brick. I think what I'm gonna do for the chat window real quick though. Let's do that. And kind of have it be implied that this is ever so slightly pulled open. Oh god. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. What are people thinking? What's this like so far? I think what I'm gonna end up doing to make sure that the background is properly angled, especially the like links and the brick, I am gonna make a texture for the 3D room, like for this bit, to overlay, and so I can trace over that. But I think I am making good progress here. And I think I'm gonna be I'm probably gonna be wrapping up very soon. Trying to see what I'm missing still. And yeah. I'm also gonna see if we can maybe rate someone. But yeah, Zuri, I'm sorry, you kinda showed up right at the end. I've been going for like almost 3 hours. But yeah, so we've got background, foreground. Because the way God, it's gonna be such a nightmare to set up the layers for this. I think at least a lot of the things can be static and don't need to be extra layers in OBS, because I think a lot of people are struggling with their OBS because they have everything separate. Like, I know there'd be people who'd have like the table separate, the TV separate, each of the little like links separate, instead of it just being static PNGs or JPEGs or whatever. But yeah, I think I want to do 2 versions of this background. One during the day with like kind of neutral sort of lighting going on, and then like one more cozy, comfy night variant where the fairy lights would be turned on, the sky would be dark, and it'd be like a lot more cozy in terms of atmosphere. I think that'd be kind of neat. But yeah, I'm gonna probably be finishing that up next time. For now, we're gonna come over here and see if there's someone we can raid. Oop. Okay. Let's see. Let me just preemptively mute this tab. Twitch. Creator dashboard. Let's see. Right channel. Not really a lot of the people I follow are online, god damn it. But still, I think I will wrap up here then, since no one that I actively follow is online right now, so rip, I guess. But we've made some really good progress today. I will probably be continuing with this either next week or I don't know, maybe in my own time, who knows. Because I'm gonna give a short heads up, next week I will not be streaming because I am going to be at my parents' for a couple of days, and I'm gonna be way too tired for the rest of the week to do anything. So yeah. Yeah. Thank you all for stopping by. Jack, thank you for chatting a lot. Really appreciate it. Thank you for keeping me company. And I will see you all around next time. Bye-bye.